Hey friends, how are you? I am working on my finance section in my Happy Planner Classic planner here. And I am just trying to get all finances in order. I made this page with inspiration from Mojo Jojo Plans. However, I am not loving it. I need to figure out exactly what I want to do, how I want to lay it out, that kind of thing. I like being able to differentiate between things that are automatically withdrawn out of my account, things that I need to pay manually, that kind of thing. And when I printed the words out on sticker paper, it I mismeasured. So yeah. Anyways, I'm not happy with this. I want to redo this, and then I started doing my February things. So I want to do a no spend on planner supplies, no spend on craft supplies. Yes, I understand that some people might group those into one, but I decided to split it up because I do a monthly swap with two of my besties. And so that's kind of why I split it up, because I feel like it's two separate things. And then no eating out. Now, I understand that this won't happen every single day because, I mean, let's face it, it's not exactly feasible to just have no anything. But I want to be able to track it so that I know where my money is going. I haven't worked outside of the home in, let's see, 9 months now because of my back pain. I'm not able to sit or stand or do anything for longer than like 10, 15 minutes without being in excruciating pain. So, therefore, my husband and I are basically just kind of working off of his income and savings. And after 9 months, the savings account is getting smaller and smaller. Anyways, and then I just kind of defined what each one means. So, planner supplies, shop your stash and use what you have. Craft supplies, you have enough. What you don't have, you can make. Eating out, save money by eating at home. And then I made these weekly expenses trackers. So I printed up a couple of those and I just print them straight onto some plain um, paper that I had in my Happy Planner. And then I did a debt tracker. So there is 12 months worth here. And so I have a spot to put the account name, account number, interest rate, beginning balance, ending balance. And I printed quite a few of those. I do not have that much debt, but I ended up printing too many single-sided, so I figured I might as well use up the other side, and hence the reason why I have more than enough. And then the inspiration from those came from some of the Happy Planner budget inserts that I had. So I have um, this Colorful Life budget, the Save Now, Spend Later insert. This one came out 2 years ago, I think. But, anyways, in here I have um, savings trackers, and then it has like a budget review, and then you get a page per day of these gratitude and budget inserts. So what I did is, let's see, there's some more back here too. Let me see. Okay, so these are all basically those daily inserts. And then this, a lot of you have probably seen, but it's the bill pay checklist from the very first budget release of the Happy Planner. So this is probably like 2017, 2018, somewhere in that time frame. Um, and this is the last one that I had, and I haven't used it because I've been trying to use it for inspiration. And then this here is another insert from one of the budget packets. This one is just like goals. And then there's this debt repayment. And then there is this one, this debt tracker. So I kind of took a little bit of both of those to create the insert that I have here, this one. And then there is, let's see, oh, this one here. So there's this insert to track your bills, and then there's, let's see, where did the rest of them go? And then there's this one here, and then this one here. So I have 3 different inserts, and I am trying to use what I have. I have plenty of these inserts. This one is a little bit too detailed, so not all of these categories fit my needs. I really like this one here. I do only have a couple of these. That's why I decided I needed to use this one. These are nice because there is very little written in there, so you're able to put your own. But that way I can track all the bills and the category that they're being paid under. So there is 2 months per page, or I guess you could do month or paycheck, depending on however you want to do it. But I figure month. And then there's also these weekly expenses. I don't know if I went over that, but I recreated that for this here so I can just kind of track it, because the daily pages, I don't use those. I don't think it's feasible in my situation. Of course, everyone is a little bit different, but for me, this is too much. And when I have too much that I want to track or need to track, then I just don't do any of it. So that's why I'm not doing the weekly, or the daily, excuse me. This here, I do like the goals, but I don't want to get in over my head. So therefore, I'm not necessarily setting those goals. There is also these bill schedules in here. However, I did make my own, and I'll show you those in just a second. And then there's these no spend trackers so that you can put what you're not spending on. But because I have so many of these habit trackers, that's why I decided to use this instead of using up these. So I'll save those for another time and just kind of, again, shopping my stash so I can use those up. Now for my monthly tracking, so there's these ones here that come in whichever one of these setups. There's probably multiple different ones. But anyways, there's this bill schedule. Well, I did my own and printed it on dot grid Happy Planner pages. And I have an undated month at the top, and then I have these lines so that I can break it down on which paycheck covers which bills. So I can have like paycheck 1, paycheck 2, or like I did this month, I highlighted it because there was 3 paychecks. So I highlighted so I know what bill gets paid with what paycheck. Now, this I have grouped in with my monthly section, so that's separate than my finance section. So, in the finance, I'll just be doing the weekly expenses, debt tracker, tracking the breakdown of the bills this way, and go from there. But yeah, so that's basically what I have so far. I would love some input from you on what you've done to help keep your expenses in check, what has helped you, what hasn't helped you. I don't, for my personal situation, I don't think that the envelope system will work. That's just not me. Um, I am digital when it comes to that, mostly because, like, my husband will be at work and I'll say, hey, can you pick up such and such on your way home? Well, he's not going to be carrying around cash in the off chance that, I'll need him to pick up something. You know what I mean? So, therefore, I don't think that cash envelopes will work in my situation. But yeah, so I'm not going to do any budgeting on camera. Um, right now, that's just a little too personal for me to share, but I did want to share kind of what I'm going to be working with for the, at least for February. I'm going to play it month by month to see what's working, what's not, what else I can add into the mix. But right now, I just want to try and get everything under control. So please share with me feedback, input, all this stuff. Just share all this stuff. Has there been a video that you've come across that has been very helpful in your finance situation? Uh, yeah, share with me. Share all this stuff. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye.